exciting day.
Yeah, it's an average dinghy ride. They're so much fun.
Whoa, so fast.
Hey there, I'm Kelsey, that's Tim, and this is the story of our adventure. Life is fleeting, and we want to squeeze every bit out of it. We are wandering the world, so home is a bit of a moving target for us. We love finding the random, the remote, and sharing it all with you. So subscribe to get lost with us and hopefully find some inspiration to go after your own dreams.
Welcome back.
It's a bit of a gray, cold morning here this morning. We had a big storm last night, so it's a bit wet around us.
Indeed.
But last week we left you after a very calm and relaxing sail, which was wonderful, and we anchored a very calm and relaxing anchorage in Sarah's Creek.
Yes, the perfect spot to do a project we've been wanting to get done.
Yes. What you doing?
Taking off the old logo. We did the heat gun like we did on the Stripe, but these are so cracked. Heat gun just wasn't working. I was
you can't get
hot,
anything.
I was worried about, damaging the gel coat, and then it still wouldn't get sort of plasticky, and like rubbery and come off. So this thing that didn't work very well on the giant Stripe is working really good on this. I think the key is just to keep the RPMs really low so you don't create a hot spot and burn the gel coat, but progress.
Yes. Good morning. Oh, alarm's going off. Good morning, everybody. We are getting ready to head out from our nice little anchorage in, is it Sarah Creek?
Sarah's Creek.
Sarah's Creek is where we've been. And it's been nice and calm, so we got some projects done. We have some tape holding on a little sail track up there for some shades and other things. So we've been working on some projects and also just relaxing. And it's time to go get some mail.
We got a lot of mail waiting for
Yeah.
us. So it's been fun to just like remember how to do this.
Yeah.
And then we have coolers,
Yes.
scooters, and then eventually paddle boards and some Amazon stuff. So a lot of stuff. But once we get all that, we're free.
We're off.
Back into the ocean.
Yeah, and it's actually worked out well because we've had bad weather windows to head up north, out and around. So we would have to wait anyway. So we might as well get some stuff done while we're waiting. That's what we're doing today.
I wake up in the morning in this great blue state. Golden fingers caress my face. Slips through the window on a silky breeze. A dreamer's life to plant some seed.
Well, we have some wind today. About 15 knots, I think. So we have, we're still sailing on the reef. We do have wind.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be with us all day. We'll just have it on the beam, so it'll actually be even better. Right now we're going right pinching into it.
Yeah.
And we're just barely able to stay at this angle, but I don't want to tack 5 times up the York or out the York River here.
Yeah. How fast you going? Woo! With a reef in. Got a little wet. All right, well, things have slowed down, although at the speed we're still going 8.28 knots.
Not bad.
But the waves have definitely chilled. We're kind of going with them instead of against them now. So, but we're almost there.
Yes.
Yes, I agree.
Yes, I agree. Good sail.
It was a good sail. It is a good sail. It's not over yet. All right, we anchored. We are here. And I'm not sure if we're gonna stay at this anchorage or move a little bit, but this is close to where we need to pick up mail. So we're gonna go run and pick up mail and then decide if we're gonna stay here or not. So this is where it is, kind of in the middle of the city, but not bad. And very handy for mail. So good sail, and we are excited to go get mail. Woo!
Exciting day. So when you anchor and you get to shore, right now I've got a skateboard, Kelsey's got nothing, and we just wanted a way to be able to explore around. So we reached out to this company and they sent us 2 scooters. So we are so excited. You can go like 25 miles, 19 miles per hour.
Yeah.
So we're going to test them out. We'll let you know what we think of them, but we'll show them to you and stuff and set them up on the boat and charge them. Maybe tomorrow we'll go for a ride.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
So excited to have a way to go explore places.
Woo. Setting it up in the wind.
So the only thing there is to assemble is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts, and they already have a little bit of Loctite on them, and that's it. And so I turned on the first one and downloaded the app, and it was 55% charged, so it was moving. So super easy to set up. And then the tires, one of the reasons we chose this one is the tires are pneumatic word. No, that's not right. Is it?
They don't have air.
They don't have air. Can't think of the words for that. And so with traveling on a boat, if we get the air-filled kind, then we need to get pumped, and we need to probably carry some slime, the tires, maybe an extra tube or an extra tire. These are just solid rubber with cavities in them. But the cavities are open, so they can't get mud stuck inside the tire. And so it's one of the reasons we chose this. The other was enough range, so 25 miles. Even if we're going uphill, I'm hoping we can get 18 or 20. We'll let you know how they do. But that was why we chose these. For us, it was really about transportation. It was about reliable transportation that could take us far enough to get to supermarkets, to go see an island and explore, things like that. Maybe go and get a rental car. We need a car.
Yeah, exactly.
Like but we just had no way to cover, I could skateboard 4 or 5 miles pretty easily, but when you get into 15 or 20 miles and it's uphill, we wanted something that could reliably take us. And then having 2, we get to go do all that together. So
yeah, I didn't want to skateboard because I would hurt myself. So scooter's good for me.
Well, we even considered other things like the skateboards with 1 wheel. I'm not saying the name. I'm just saying a skateboard with 1 wheel and a gyroscope. And those are awesome. That would be a lot of fun for me, I think, to learn and play with. But I also realized the other day, when there's a supermarket 10 miles away on a busy road with a small bike lane, I don't really want to be doing something that takes a ton of balance. I'd rather be on a scooter like this where you can look behind you and make sure you're out of the way of any cars coming and that sort of thing. So, and I also think carrying grocery bags is going to be easier on a scooter than balanced on 1 wheel. So that's why we chose these ones in particular over the other models from Highboy. And then why Highboy? We just read reviews online. They're a newer company, and I would say it's probably half the cost of the Segway ones, so it's a bit cheaper.
Did you do it?
That's awesome. Yeah. Hit 19. 19 feels really fast.
Feels really fast.
Really fast. The only other scooters that we used were 15 miles an hour, and that was fine until there's a car behind you and there's a bike lane and you feel bad. 19, I feel like it's plenty fast.
Cool.
Okay. You excited?
Yeah, these are awesome.
You kind of go charge them up, and then tomorrow we do a full journey.
We'll put a link in the description.
Yeah, link in the description below. All right. Here's the main reason we also got these. They're a lot lighter than more powerful, bigger scooters. They're kind of at that sweet spot for us. About 35 pounds, I think. So this will be the first time folding it. So
yeah.
See if I didn't read anything, but I have a feeling that it's pretty intuitive. So that, and I think it just hooks back here. Yeah. There you go.
Nice.
So, just like that. And I think we'll be able to get the other one just on the other side of it. So
yeah, that's awesome. Cool.
Perfect.
Everything fits. We haven't explained the coolers yet, but we will.
Yep.
Back to the boat we go. Thank you, Docks at Hampton, for letting us send mail. Just an average dinghy ride.
Yeah, that's normal. When you feel like your 12-foot plus dinghy is a bit too big, and then you go, no, I like it.
It's good.
It can swallow all this stuff.
So we are getting rid of these really, really heavy coolers. We are switching out to some real coolers that are much lighter, because these coolers that came with the boat are old and broken, and they weigh about 10,000 pounds, so we never pull them out and get to them. So although it's storage, it's not really useful storage. Seating or storage, I guess. You can pull them out and sit on them, but we never use them because you can't get them out. They don't have handles, and they weigh a ton. So Tim's frustrated.
Kelsey rounded off a bit. It's okay.
I didn't round off a bit, I rounded off a screw.
True.
But we're stealing all the hardware from them because
Nice to have on the boat.
we are utilizing our old coolers until we get rid of them.
Yeah, we've got good seating for 12.
Yep. And we are having a barbecue.
Yes. Now we've got onions, bell peppers, tomatillos, and a little bit of bacon.
By the way, we did move. It was pretty rolly over there.
Yeah.
It's definitely less rolly over here. So we just moved a very short distance so we could cook dinner without rolling all over the place. Pretty good. Those coolers were so nice to have. Tim found them on sale, so we decided to go for it.
Yeah, so we were looking at off-brand. Some of the name brand coolers were way too expensive. So these for about 140 bucks were well worth it. They're so much lighter, we can actually get them out of there without two people. They have rubber feet on them so they don't move and scratch up our floor like the other ones did.
We have been in some rough seas and they do not move.
Yes, and then the other ones weighed over 75 pounds and these are about 24. So that's a huge improvement.
Big difference. And next up, it was time to go for a little adventure on our brand new Highboy scooters. Good morning. Today is the day that we take out our brand new scooters and go for a little adventure on shore. So we're gonna go check out, there's like a fort over behind us where we're anchored, and there's randomly a ska festival going on. Apparently it's the biggest ska festival in the world. So there's a bunch of bands playing. So we're just gonna ride by and see what we can see and check out the area.
Time to do errands, see what kind of miles we get out of these, and listen to some ska.
Not bad. It's hard to do this with one hand. Pretty smooth. And we're off.
Like a ballerina.
Hi, Goose. That lets you leave your dinghy there if you're either going to have a drink at the little restaurant they have, or you can leave it there for the day for a small fee. So it's a safer place to leave your dinghy than the public dock, so that's what we're going to do today.
We come on the sloop John B, my grandfather and me. Around Nassau.
Done 0.1 miles so far, 100% battery.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Maiden voyage. Off-roading. I think mine's in slow mode. Mine is limiting me to 13 in this mode. All right, now I'm in speed mode.
A little bird out there.
Woo! Oh yeah, now I'm... Wow, look at that mono so healed over out there.
Let me go home. I want to go. I wanna go home. Why don't you let me go home? Well, I feel so break up. I wanna go home. I want to go home.
You're like an expert.
I mean, so far, it's funny. The rear suspension, in some of the reviews, people said, oh, it doesn't really move. It definitely moves.
Yeah.
So going off of a little bump like that's when you feel it. I don't think it's really meant for like cracks in the road. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're going to feel those a little bit through the tires. But off of that, you could actually feel the suspension work, and it made it instead of jarring like on the solid scooters without suspension, it made it flush.
That's cool. They're so much fun.
How do we cut to the road?
It's quite a breezy day today, but we made it to the Ska Festival, and you can kind of see everything right from the bike path, which is cool. No one's playing yet. It's too early, I think. So we might have to swing back by, but maybe.
Whoa! So fast. I'm winning.
Like your little brake light. I'm sorry. This is fun. I like this. These are way more fun to me because they're not as scary for little bumps and stuff.
It always kept me in the dark.
That was so cool. Like, these have big enough tires, so all of that was not like scary. It felt like you could go over bumps and anything in the sidewalk and the road, and it just feels fast enough that you're not like annoying to cars or anything. Like, you can get out of people's way, or if you need to go faster, you have it there. That's really cool. I like that.
Wow. You got me feeling like I've been walking on air. Left all my worries and cares. I've got no burdens around you. I don't care who knows I love.
Very special Amazon locker with its name, Tim.
Perfect.
And in my darkest times, you got me feeling like life is good.
It worked.
Yeah. Life is good, yeah. Yeah, in my darkest times, you got me feeling like.
This is skills course here. Tim's trying to run his battery out.
Yeah, well, we got it down to 0%.
But it's still going.
It's still going at 0%. So at least there is a little bit of safety margin built in. I don't know if it's a mile, or a few miles, or what.
All right, back to Goose.
Back to good.
Easy peasy. Those scooters are amazing. It is so nice to be able to cover so much ground now.
Absolutely. And for us, they're so light you can pass them over saltwater and rocking boats, and they're not too heavy.
Yeah.
And so there are more expensive, heavier, more powerful, more suspension type scooters out there. But that's really getting into scootering, which is not something we're looking to do. We're looking for practical transportation. Yes. We want to be light, small, quick to charge, etc. And then even looking at folding bikes. As soon as you get a folding bike, now you need a pump. Now you need a small pump or a CO2 cartridge to carry with you, slime, extra tubes, chain lube.
More maintenance.
It's just so much more,
Yeah.
and we don't want to get into that. These are a tool so we can explore places and so we can go and get groceries, etc.
And they work great for that.
And for that, they've been great so far, but we'll keep you updated as we go and give you more of our synopsis after like a few months of really using and abusing them.
Yeah. So far, they are so much fun, even though it's just a tool.
nice.
They're still
It opens up a lot of range. Yeah, and it is actually pretty fun too, I have to say.
So I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to check those scooters out and any of the models that they have, but I'll put the link to the ones that we got below.
Absolutely. That does it for this week. Join us next week where we drag anchor for the first time in a storm.
Yeah, that was a little bit scary, but as always, thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate all of you, and we will see you next week.
See you next week.
Why not?
It would have done it. They're awesome. They're so fast.